let's talk about this Loki series. What do you guys feel like? Let me go with Andre first. I'm gonna go with Mr. AJ Epics himself.
All right.
All right. What do you think this Loki series is gonna be about? And what
So I feel like with the last two shows we got, both WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier, that they didn't quite have a major ripple effect with the overall MCU. In this case, we're taking a character that we know died in one movie and then with time altered, as we saw in Endgame, you have this other Loki from a different timeline that completely screws everything up with the Terrorsac going into wherever he's supposed to go, and this time organization that's using him to fix the timeline. I think personally it's going to have a major ramification with where the future films are going to go. I think it's going to probably, as they're introducing Kang the Conqueror, I think it's going to tie in with Ant-Man. It's going to tie in with Doctor Strange. And likely, I think you'll see Loki come back to the world of Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder. So I think it's going to have major ramifications for the next several movies that we're getting.
I could have said it better myself. What about you, Rockstar 801? What do you think it's going to be about?
Well, I feel like they're just picking up the pieces of everything that was left off in Endgame, because we got to see what everybody dealt with besides Wanda, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Loki, etc. So it was like, here we get to deal with Wanda's grief in WandaVision. Then we get to deal with Sam accepting the shield and Captain America and Falcon and Winter Soldier, with him turning to Captain America. Now we got Loki. Now we got to deal with the ramifications of what happened in Endgame with Loki. Where did he disappear to? How did he get caught by the TVA? Like, this is going to be one of those shows that's just going to go off crazy for the rest of the year. This is going to set the rest of the year off, because this is now bringing you in a full circle of what's going on in the MCU.
Right.
I don't know with this Loki series. It might be nuts, because you hear it's going to be a bunch of different Lokis, and then our Loki might not be the main Loki. So it's going to be a tumble in there.
Yeah. Well, I think that this Loki, the Loki series, is like, I'm going to piggyback off of everything I said. It's going to be a pivotal show. Like, I believe that after this show, I think we're really going to understand what's going on in the multiverse. Like, as far as the whole multiverse is going to be explored completely, as far as they're talking about Spider-Man, No Way Home. It's probably going to give us a better timeline and understanding of what's going to happen with that movie. And also, like you just said, I feel like what we get in this Loki series, we're going to really get the multiple Lokis. And like I said, I think I said in the last show, the rumor is that he's going to be hunting down other Lokis from different universes that he has to stop. And I think that Owen Wilson's character, he plays MODOK, right? Or more, what's his name?
It's not Morbius the vampire, but another guy named Morbius
Or
Mobus. I don't.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He's playing he's playing a agent from the TVA, and I think they got Loki on purpose because Loki's the only one that can hunt down his own variants of himself. You see that if you look at the trailers and the jacket that he wears on the back of it says variant, because he's a variant from a different timeline.
Yeah.
So I really think that this series is going to be the one that sets everything off. And by this time next week, we would know exactly what we're getting into. This guy, Tom Hiddleston, is a very good actor.
Oh, yeah.
His range is out there. So I'm eager to see where he takes it. And that's our hot take. Hot take. I don't know.
I know. I am waiting to see Owen Wilson play Mobius and Mobius.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be exciting.
When you think about this character, he's basically, you know,
they made him look so old.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Well, he's been around forever, since the 90s, so of course he's getting old.
Yeah, but it's almost like you can't imagine him without the beach blonde hair, little the surfer vibe.
I feel like
teacher. He's a substitute teacher now.
You know, the plot is loose. It's a loose plot for this. Like we have our inklings of what it's going to be, but I have a feeling we're going to be surprised when we watch it.
It's going to be Doctor Who. That's exactly what it is. Marvel's answer to Doctor Who.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is amazing.
Do you think that there's going to be any cameos from any other characters?
Yes. I think we're going to be surprised. I'm not going to say we're going to see Captain America in that period where he's trying to get all the Infinity Gems back, but I definitely think you'll see some Thor characters return. Maybe we'll see Lady Sif. Maybe we'll see I don't know.
Maybe we'll see Black Widow if everybody's reading that scene correctly that they showed in the trailer with him sitting in Vormir with a lady. We don't know if that was Black Widow or if that was another Loki.
Maybe Captain Skull.
Yeah, they were saying it might be Lady Loki. But, you know, honestly speaking, when you think about this series, I really do think that we might visit other universes. We might see glimpses of like other movies or other like timelines, or they might see something. They could sneak in like an X-Men reference real fast in there. You might see stuff like that, and I hope we do. I really hope we do.
Yeah, and we're going to, I mean, look, Kang the Conqueror's tied with the Fantastic Four because he is technically Reed Richards' father in the comic books. Right. Maybe we get that name drop that we've been wanting to hear, that we didn't get in WandaVision.
Because like they said, the TVA basically sees the whole timeline. It sees the whole timeline from start to end. So we might get a little bit of Eternals in there. We might get, you know, they can really weave into a whole bunch of stuff because they showed you like that one like graphic of like the timeline splitting. You seen it? It was like a branch. Remember?
Yeah.
They probably will give us like little glimpses, and we'll say, "Oh, that's from this. That's from that." You know.
What I wonder is he going to find out what his fate ends up being in Infinity War, or is he going to be just stuck in the mindset
I did hear that. I did hear that they're going to play his whole life. Mm-hmm. They're going to play his whole life and show him exactly. Oh, by the way, guys, I say it afterwards. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
If we're on it, I don't know. Maybe it's a spoiler. Maybe it's not because this is a hot take.
He's been out for years now. So,
but yeah, I think they're going to play his whole life for him and say that you died. But in this iteration of your life, of you picked up the Tesseract and you branched off into something, you know. But I don't know. This series. This is my true follow up to WandaVision. Like the Falcon and Winter Soldier was good. I'm getting kind of heat from people telling me that they watched the review and I gave it a bad review for Falcon and Winter Soldier. But hey, it wasn't the best of series to me. But for the most part, I really do think that Loki's going to be a great series. Our hot takes sound like it's right on point. You know, I think that he's a pivotal character, and he's going to push it forward. You know, because like when you think about it, like Wanda is like one of the main MCU characters. I mean, Falcon and Winter Soldier was, but they were like more supporting characters. But Loki is like a main character. So this is going to probably be really good. You know what I'm saying?
Those were little appetizers before the main course here.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.